Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is iFoxyGN. What you're looking at here is Toronto skyline during the sunrise. Up and coming is the view of Toronto from the CN Tower. Before we get started, I would like you to know that I never do voiceovers for videos. However, today is about movie and TV locations in Ontario, so I will be talking a little bit about each segment. Also, I would like to mention that a lot of movies and TV shows may have used the same locations, so I will not be constantly repeating what they are for every location. For more information, look in the description for links. So let's get started with this video. Have you ever watched a TV show or movie and recognized the location? Well, here are some examples of shows that I watched, and we are starting with the Amazing Race Canada. At Bayfront Park, it served as a location for a detour for the contestants, and then a pit stop at Dundurn Castle. At that time, I was living in Hamilton, and I was a bit mad that I didn't know they were filming. I would have came down to say hi to John. In Season 9, Episode 7, Point Pelee National Park in Leamington, Ontario, served as a pit stop. This photo was taken by me at 6:30 in the morning in 2016. Located at 252 Queen Street East in Toronto is the storefront for the show Kim's Convenience. All exterior shots were filmed here. However, interior shots were filmed on a set. I did stop by the store just to see, and it is small inside. While there are also other people stopping by to take photos. Here is OCAD, where Janet went to school for photography. Around Bay and Adelaide is considered the financial district, and this is where Suits has been filmed. Also filmed in the area was 2008's Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. Here is Resident Evil Apocalypse. I am actually not a fan of this movie. I am not a fan of the film series. However, this one, you could tell it was Toronto City Hall. And coming up is a time-lapse that I created. Resident Evil Afterlife also filmed in Toronto. So here we have X-Men from the year 2000, where Professor X's mansion was filmed at Casa Loma in Toronto, as well as the Parkwood Estate in Oshawa. I do not have a photo for that one. Professor Xavier's School for the Gifted Young was in fact filmed in Vancouver at the Hartley Castle. Here is Mean Girls. The waterhole scene was filmed at Shareway Gardens. Here is a screenshot from the movie. Shareway Gardens has since been renovated, so this is the original location of where the food court would have been upstairs, and right below that would have been water fountain where the teens would have started acting like animals. I will have a link to the YouTube video in the description. For the mathlete scene, it was filmed at U of T's Convocation Hall. On to the Christmas Chronicles, and here's a screenshot from the movie and the actual location from St. James Cathedral. Oftentimes, Toronto represents New York City. Sometimes the exterior would be actual locations of New York City as an example, the Iron Flat Building, and here is the Canadian version. Next up, we have Roy Thomson Hall. It is used for many movies and shows. In this scenario, it is the location for Watt headquarters. Here is also X-Men movie at Roy Thomson Hall. Here are a couple of other locations for the boys, Metro Hall, as well as Central Parkway Mall. I didn't include any screenshots or video clips from this show. However, if you have watched Fubar from Netflix, have a look in the description for a link to the film locations. Here we have a Netflix series called Blown Away, which films at Hamilton's cotton factory. The building has been around since the 1900s, and it has now been converted into a creative space. Blown Away is a glass blowing competition. Here is Locke and Key, which is another Netflix series. It has 3 seasons. This screenshot is of the teens high school. It is actually Humber College Lakeshore campus in Toronto. And here are the actual buildings from the campus. The show was filmed at Building G. Taken at the Ripley's Aquarium, here are another 2 screenshots from the show, as well as personal videos that I took while I was there visiting. The Umbrella Academy is the last show of this video that I am covering. There will be a season 4 coming up. Here is Sir Reginald Hargreaves' house. It was formerly the Embassy nightclub along King Street in Hamilton. The Residences of Royal Connaught is a hotel, and this is where the Obsidian Hotel scenes are filmed in season 3. Two scenes were filmed here at Leuna Station. It is, first of all, not spelled right, but also it's where Sir Reginald Hargreaves unveils his children and a bank siege. Here we have Restaurant Row as well as Gore Park in the last scene. I don't have specific clips from the show. However, you can look up the links to find out what was filmed there. Thanks for watching this video.